Dressing. Oh.
But it didn't appear. I heard somebody chewing.
That was me.
I didn't hear you chewing. I just heard your preparing of the food.
It's very good. It's from Trader Joe's.
Oh, what is it?
It's a Cubano seasoned wrap.
Oh,
Got roasted pork, ham, Swiss cheese, and dill pickles, and a tortilla with a mustard dressing, Cuban-inspired mustard dressing. And I must say, it's quite delicious. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
It says there's 310 calories. I thought that was for the whole thing. Oh, that's, they say there's two servings in this container.
Oh,
So I just ate enough for two people. But it's good. It's really good.
150 calories for your lunch? I think you can have 300
No,
for lunch.
300 times 2, 620.
Oh, well, okay.
It's all right. I'm at a friend's house, and so the lighting here is not as flattering as at my house.
You look good. You have enough light on your face. Yeah, you're good.
Yes, this is a friend that's going through chemo, and she's in my bereavement group, and so her husband just died, so she's now going through her own challenges. So yeah, so a lot of us in the bereavement group are coming over there to be with her daily.
She's home. Will she be participating?
Actually not, but I have 3 people attending, I think, today. One that is interested in joining. Hi, Mike and Jill. Hi.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Mike and Jill.
You guys are not waterlogged. Wow.
Well, we were a little bit the other night, but
all is well.
Well, good.
Did you get hit hard with the winds and things too? No damage?
We'll give you a view of Jill's place.
Yeah.
We're sitting out on her balcony.
Oh, wow.
And
Great
that's the
view.
background picture. That's the background.
Yeah. Still looks like some storm clouds there, huh? Are that what they are?
Yeah, just some thunder clouds. We had the Cat 1 made landfall just the next island over, but we were really fortunate. We had no damage. So
Good, good.
yeah, it's
Wow.
good to see you all.
Good to see you.
Nice to see
I
you.
used your name the other day. You know, that person that used to be the chamber lady?
Hope it was helpful.
They remembered you, yes. I did say your name.
Oh, look at the two of you. You're real close to each other. You must be in North Carolina. You all don't wear masks there, huh?
We are in North Carolina.
Oh,
We do actually wear masks here, but we're fine.
We've been
Okay.
hunkered down for a couple weeks.
Oh, one of you is fine.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
ah.
Exactly. Yeah, it was quite a storm. The islands on either side of us got wiped out.
Wow.
Lots of damage. We only had $40 million worth of damage on our island.
On
Really?
your house, did you say?
Oh no.
No, I don't live in a $40 million house. But no, on the island itself. The house that burned down and the
Wow.
and the waterway flowed into a lot of single level places. So yeah, it was a good storm.
Yeah, it really was. It was kind of more than what we thought it was going to be, just being a Cat 1. But it all just kind of depends where you are. It's like where we are, we were fine. And then maybe a quarter of a mile, up the beach, it was not fine. So
Mm.
never know.
We had a hurricane party until the lights went off around
That's
11:30.
We did lose
Then we all went to
power.
bed.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I see Trevor.
you see a picture, Trevor.
That's true.
We have our same wonderful, boring weather.
It's nice. It's really nice today, though. I'm in Camarillo, and it's just so pleasant here. It's not hot, not cold. It's right in between.
Yeah.
Uh,
It's even very pleasant in Thousand Oaks today. It's not hot.
It was spectacular
Nice.
this morning. We had this great lightning and thunderstorm and rain for about an hour or so.
Yeah.
I got up
It's rain.
and watched it, and then I went back to bed.
Right.
Mike, what is rain?
Yeah. Well, you weren't here, but I showed, this is from Jill's
Backyard.
Look at how green that is. Oh my God.
Gorgeous.
It is beautiful.
That's a lot of sprinklers right there.
So that's our backyard, and the water that you saw in the distance was the Intracoastal Waterway. And then our front yard is obviously the Atlantic Ocean. So
Nice.
How far do you live from Mike?
about 4 miles up the beach.
Wow.
That's too close.
Now it's cool. We're a straight shot from each other's homes, right up the beach.
Do you go to his Rotary Club?
I have, yeah, I have done that a few times. And actually, we both just Zoomed into another friend of ours here who's a member of a different Rotary Club, and we just did their Zoom meeting. So today's Rotary Day. for
Good.
us. Yeah,
Very good.
but you guys are always my club.
Ah,
No, it's true. 30 years, so absolutely true.
yeah. Yeah, I think this is my 25th year.
And we get to come free. I mean,
That's
that's
You
Yeah.
came, you started when you're 4 years old, Karen?
I love you, Trevor. You're always going to be my number one BSer. I love you.
Oh, thank you.
Well, I have to practice for my joke off today. I really can't talk.
All right, we won't bug you anymore. Hey, Karen, I got a question for you.
Never mind.
So Jeff, you going to Bridgeport?
Say again, Mike?
You're awesome.
You should have.
Going to Bridgeport? You're going to be one of the chefs?
No, I'm not going.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
I'm not going. Couple reasons. One, I wouldn't have gone.
Well,
under
he just
present-
needs to
under
explain
present
how to properly
circumstances,
test
There's no
the
way. I would
legs
go.
or something. I don't know.
And
It's an
two,
electrician.
I'm actually going to Tahoe on Sunday with my son. And so there's no way I was going to drive back up there again a month
Yeah.
from now.
Is Bridgeport this month or next month?
It's
September.
next month. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll miss it too. It was a bummer.
There are some people going,
Yeah. Yeah.
but
Hi, everybody.
Hello,
Hi,
Michael.
Michael.
Hey, Michael.
my son and I will both be extremely safe up in Tahoe, but I just couldn't put myself in that Bridgeport situation. There's no way.
Yeah.
Smart man. You're
Yeah.
a smart man.
Yep, you are.
No way. We're literally going to go up there and both work. I had a room that I got for my daughter, and she could no longer use it. So rather than waste it, I just decided I'd take the ride just to
Good
get
for
out of the
you.
house
How long are you going to be up there?
till Friday. Yeah.
So Mike Magnuson, Karen shared what she had in her lunch bag. What's in yours?
Western bacon cheeseburger, Carl's Jr.
Ah,
Have you tried their new monster?
That's too much.
what's in it? Tell me, Carol.
Mike, was that off their kosher menu?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Excellent.
Because
Kosher bacon.
I always keep kosher.
Good.
That's bacon's kosher, right?
Yeah.
You didn't get the memo?
Yeah, absolutely.
So, of course, my mouth is really killing me thanks to Ian, but you know, other than that, I'm fine.
Well,
He's a very gentle dentist, please.
only the best for you, Mike.
Yeah. First time I'd seen a dentist in over 10 years. So, you know, I had it coming.
Wow.
Wow.
Are you serious? Really? You're lucky.
Yeah.
You haven't been for 10 years. That's amazing.
Well, you know, I have trust issues. What can I say? So I finally decided to go see Ian, but I also have really strong teeth. I'm really lucky.
Oh, I thought maybe you're going to be Ian's retirement income
Yeah, really.
Nope.
after 10 years.
He was very disappointed. It wasn't anything for him to do.
Ian, you're coming on again.
Yeah, I have a little presentation I'm gonna give, and my desktop, excuse me, works better. So the Ian Klinger on the bottom is my desktop, which doesn't have a camera or a mic. So when I share the screen, it'll be hopefully the video that I'm gonna show will have sound and it'll be good.
Hi, Michelle.
I think you should
Hi,
put
Michelle.
Hi, Michelle.
Michelle.
Hi,
Hello,
Michelle.
Michelle.
Hello.
Ian should put his background, you should put
Hi,
that
buddy.
background photo on the desktop so that at least it looks like you're there.
Michelle, you may need to close your blinds behind you or turn around and face the other way.
Can't see your face.
How's that?
Close the other ones
Way
too.
better.
Worse.
Worse?
Yep,
Do you have a
gotta
lamp
close the
anywhere
other
near
ones
your
also.
desk?
That was a little better.
I have lots of people that live in this house on Zoom, and there's very few places I can go and hide. I got to say, it's a little
You
crazy.
look like Phantom of the Opera. Yeah, one hand.
That's not good. Okay, hold on. How's it? Better?
Yeah,
Better.
it's a little better.
Getting there.
A little better. I know it's tough. That's my next project is to have a good Zoom area.
Okay, well, that isn't too bad. Maybe that son of yours can do some lighting miracles for you.
Baby. Hi, little
He's on
baby.
his Zoom call right now.
Hi, little baby.
You smell lunch, huh? Do you smell my lunch? I have a little doggy here. It's my friend's dog.
Oh,
Adorable.
I'm not talking to a
Labradoodle.
guy like that.
Ah, those are cute.
Where's your doggy?
At the spa for the day.
Oh.
Because I'm with my friend and I'm going to be with her today. And so I took Layla to the spa and just called them to give her a lunch order to them. And she's swimming and playing and having a great time.
You know, you could have left Layla at home and taken your friend to the spa instead.
That should have taken me to the spa.
That's what I'm saying. You girls could go.
Yeah,
Hi,
you can
Denise.
take me.
I have a friend joined. Hi, Denise. That is you, right? Correct?
That's Nancy.
Oh, Nancy.
And hi,
Okay,
Nancy.
sorry. I've got 3 people coming on today, and
I recognize Michelle's.
Hi, Nancy. Welcome.
Hi, Jerry.
Oh, good. I'm glad you were able to open the link I sent you.
We're all experts at Zoom now.
We've come a long way.
Well, I would have taken at least 2 of them anyway.
Martin's singing in the shower right now.
I was gonna say, David better mute himself. We're gonna hear confidential information.
At least the computer's not in the shower.
How you doing, Mr. Magasin?
Hey, Trev, how you doing, man?
Fabulous. How about yourself?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then he,
I can't complain. I could complain, but Rhonda's the only one who really cares, so I don't bother.
Are your kids all better, Mike?
Yeah, the kids are doing good. Although my younger son is pole vaulting now, and he rolled his ankle on Sunday when he was pole vault practicing. So they got he's got a private coach, and they found a house out in Canyon Country. One of the guys who trains with this coach
either scoot over.
set up a ramp, a runway, and the pole vaulting pit in the backyard of this house. And so he goes out there 3 times a week to practice pole vaulting, which is just astounding to me in the mechanics of it anyway. I've learned everything. I learned so much more about pole vaulting than I ever thought. I always thought it was fascinating how they did it anyway, but now I've actually learned how it works, and it's amazing. But yeah, my little 5'5", soon to be sophomore in high school is he's now clearing 7.5 feet with his pole with a pole, and just amazing.
That is amazing.
How's
They got
that?
kids out there that are clearing 14, 15 feet though.
Do those poles ever break when they're in the middle of a jump?
Occasionally,
Ah,
That's gotta
it's
hurt.
a little scary.
How's it going, Hugo?
Oh, I'm just staying out of the wind. I'm okay.
When?
Well, if certain lives, wind's a part of life.
Are you trying to say that you're breaking the wind over there?
Oh, God. All
I
right.
don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, wait a minute. I know Nancy Wall is short, but Nancy, you need to angle your camera down.
Nancy, we see your ceiling. We don't really see you.
Oh, that's okay. It avoids my double chin.
You look good without a mask on, by the way.
Oh, Miss Vicky.
Miss
Hi guys.
Vicky.
Hey Ian, I think you look like Luigi.
Hey, Vicky,
Mario Brothers.
Vicky, I loved
Yeah,
your picture
yeah.
on Facebook this morning.
Oh, the sunrise?
Yeah, with the water in there, that was so pretty.
Isn't that something? I mean,
Yeah.
I wish my camera could really have taken that picture doing justice to it, because the sky is just purple and pink, but my camera doesn't, it doesn't matter what camera I use. I think it's the camera and it isn't the ability of the photographer.
I mean, you could just have us over for a fireside chat instead.
You guys, you want to jump in a car or you want to get on a plane? Come. I'm not kidding.
I've been dying to get on a plane these days.
Holy crap. Hey,
You're right.
Paul's on.
You're right about that, Tyler. Get on
Yeah.
a plane.
Dying to get on a plane.
Yeah.
I get it.
Wait a minute.
Oh, you're so
Paul just
clever.
had heart surgery yesterday. Mr. Dryman, what are you doing? You're up and about?
Well, I'm sitting down.
There he is.
Yeah, I'm up and about.
Oh, hi, Paul.
Are
Fantastic.
you in a hospital room, Paul?
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
Honest to
Wow.
God.
Is the surgery over? It was yesterday.
Yesterday was the surgery and I'm going home today.
Yay.
Good.
Yay.
Wait a minute.
What
You had,
dedication, Paul.
you had serious heart surgery yesterday and they're sending you out of the hospital today?
Yeah,
Yep.
it was really weird with all the media and everything because what I had done, I mentioned I was the first one in the United States to have it done.
Wow. Wow.
I just signed off on the media and all that stuff, but it was cool.
Serious? Wow.
So you're famous?
I don't, yeah, I think so. I'm
That's
just
so cool.
I'm just more concerned that, the device they put inside my heart, they had to fly in from Ireland. So I don't know if that makes me part Irish or I'm going to start having urges for Irish whiskey.
You might
Yeah,
you
you're gonna
might
say
find
that while you drink
potatoes.
them.
You might find potatoes or something you really want to enjoy.
Careful, watch what you say.
What do they actually do, Paul?
You need to tour the Guinness factory.
Yeah.
Hi, Maria.
Hugo, are you telling me to watch what I say? Are you kidding me? Really?
Would I do that?
God, really?
You know, I was upstairs and I could only hear Vicky's voice. I guess she's been on for the last 20 minutes.
Martin, I didn't know you had anything going on upstairs.
Turpel, you and I used to say that you could hear us before we got there.
Yep.
I called Paul yesterday and he was in the hospital room and he had to kick out the cameras before he could answer the phone.
Hi, Darrell.
Hi,
How are you?
this club hasn't changed at all.
We can see you, Lois.
This is really different on the phone.
Hey, Hugo, thanks for being a referee yesterday. Diane still hasn't gotten over it, but she will someday.
Yeah, thank
That's
you.
That's not Diane next to you. Who is that? Who's that beautiful woman next to you?
That's
Hey,
my
guys.
landlord right now.
Did you guys did the hurricane come by you at all?
Oh, yes, it did.
Diane.
It did, but we're all good.
Man, there's a lot of hurricane stuff that goes on in that part of the world.
They're
Yeah, it
calling
was
from
only a
New
cat
York.
one. We're not complaining.
Coffee pot.
Vicky, they're calling from New York.
Who are they calling? You?
No, the wind took them to New York.
Hugo?
Hugo.
I missed you all week, Hugo.
Hugo.
Hugo. Oh, Hugo. Hugo. Miss you, Hugo, actually.
Better in
Hugo.
Texas, isn't it, Darrell?
Hi, Adam.
Good afternoon. How are you, Karen?
Good. Are you at the mall?
Yes, I can.
Hey, Adam.
Nope, I'm at home. Mall's
Hi.
closed.
Oh God, I know. I just keep hoping that's not going to be much longer.
I think it's going to be a while.
I
Yeah,
know. It's so sad.
Adam, are the restaurants that have outside entrances open?
About half of them are. Lazy Dog has a really nice setup outside. Cheesecake Factory's open. Urban Plates is open. Pedals and Pints is open. Everything else is closed.
Oh, you mean
Okay, good
Cheesecake's
to know.
paying their rent now?
What was that? You're cutting out a bit.
Cheesecake Factory's been paying their rent now?
I haven't checked lately. I know they weren't doing it nationally for a while, but I think they have started to.
Is Macy's open in Nordstrom?
Yep, they're open.
They have an outside.
Dick's Sporting Goods is as well, but everything, all the inventory is very picked over. Nobody wants to really ship product out to stores that are operating like 25%.
What about your open area of the mall? Is that open?
That is, for the most part, other than like Salon Republic, where they don't want to cut hair outside, so they're closed.
So Nancy Houlihan, welcome.
Thank you.
I'm a greeter. So Nancy, this is our little pre-meeting time. And so Nancy is visiting us. Where are you from, Nancy?
Camarillo.
Okay. And have you been in Rotary before, or do you know about Rotary? You don't know anything about Rotary?
I just
Well,
the website.
then everyone, you guys got to be on your best behavior. So I
too
will
late.
Scare her away.
I don't know about that. We don't
Nancy,
have
I'm
a best behavior.
I'm sorry in advance for all the behavior of these people. It just is what it is.
Oh,
What do you
look
mean,
who's
you
saying
people?
that? My
Well, there's that.
Nancy, why are you here?
Why am I here? I've been retired for 5 years, and I was looking for something to do. And you got a lot of things, so I thought I'd check it out.
I've got a lot of
great.
laundry.
Good. Yay.
You're in the right place.
That's great, Nancy. Well, we're really glad you're on board with us. So if you have questions, be sure to, I don't know, I guess put up your hand or shout or something. I'm not sure.
Nancy,
Okay.
if you come visit North Carolina, we'll treat you well.
Absolutely.
Ask anyone but Hugo. Don't ask Hugo.
Yeah, come to the beach.
Can you ask Tyler that same question?
Can I clarify, Nancy, are you here as a guest? Do you have a contact?
I do not have a contact. I just went on the website, emailed me, and Michelle reached out and sent me the link.
Okay.
So Michelle's your contact.
Do I need
Michelle,
to have a contact? Do I need to have a contact?
No.
Okay.
Michelle's your contact, so that's great. We just want to make sure you have a connection to somebody. And now we have Denise Stouffer, who's joined us too, or
Yes,
Stouffer.
she's my
Nancy,
friend.
Nancy,
Okay.
if you had a contact, we
And,
would judge you by then. So
Say that again.
I said, if you had a contact here, we'd probably judge you for that person. So it's probably better if you don't.
Oh, okay.
So Denise is on mute, so we can't hear her.
Now she's off, but we don't
Okay.
see her.
How's that?
Denise, that's great. Well, welcome.
Are you able to do video, Denise?
Yeah, you know what? I forgot to set up the camera.
Oh, okay.
I'll do it better next time.
Denise and I went hiking yesterday at Wildwood.
Okay.
And she is a friend of a friend. And so she is checking us out. So you have to all really be on your best behavior, please.
I didn't.
No
And you,
way.
Vicky.
That's the
And
second
you
time
too,
they've all
Masty.
heard that. And I don't think they're following directions yet. I don't think they're going to.
There should be special meetings without Vicky or David Matthew, and
Right.
where new members can come and kind of get a feel for the club.
And Martin, I think that includes you as well.
It probably does.
You know, Martin, I think it includes a lot of people, and we would like have 5 people, maybe or something.
Yeah,
I
well,
think this whole group is.
Well, we make sure that Hugo's there so they'll really understand it.
Hugo would be the only guy left, and I'm not sure that would go very well then.
It would be Rich Folsom, Dave Stowell, and not Hugo. So
Hey, Rich Folsom, did you change your name to Diane?
Yeah.
Actually, I'm at home and I'm using her computer, so yes.
Today I'm Diane.
Today I'm Diane, yes. Just don't call me Sue.
I wouldn't tell her you're using it.
You're on your way. You're on your way, Rich.
And you look lovely, Diane.
Oh.
I love your hairdo. Love it.
She's actually 2 desks down from me, so she's listening in today. My first Rotary meeting, I got her to kind of come to.
First and last?
Maybe. We'll see. It depends on people are on good behavior. Hi, Michelle. How are you?
Here I am.
Hey, Denise. Hi, Denise.
I got it working.
By the way, if anybody doesn't know this, if you're watching on a computer screen and it's big enough, I found a setting in the settings that you can check a box that says display up to 49 boxes on the screen at one time. So you can have a lot more people on your screen.
Where is that, Mike?
25.
Where is that?
So it's in the settings. I can tell you where it is. It's under
video settings, right?
It's under the video settings. If you scroll down to the bottom under video settings, it says display up to 49 participants per screen in gallery view.
Oh, mine's blocked out.
Oh, I see.
It says that my computer, which is a friend that I'm borrowing, only allows 25.
Wow.
Yeah, so you can put, so if you have a computer that's big enough, you can select that and you can get a lot more. of us on the
Karen's
screen at the same time.
computer is a Commodore.
I'm at a friend's house and it happens to be a Mac, so there.
Oh, you thought it was a Commodore 64?
Yes, do you have any of those in your shop, Martin?
Probably.
I have a 128.
Got everything else.
Yeah.
Sounds like discrimination.
Hey, Jessica Sawyer, Jessica Sawyer.
She's here.
I
Yes,
see her.
ma'am. Hi. Sorry, I had you on mute.
Did you get stuck in the traffic or did you avoid it yesterday?
I avoided it. I went like all the way around through the farmlands. So thank you for telling me that.
So did we. We went up Rice to 118.
What
We did a
happened?
delivery.
What happened?
Well, wonderful Jessica, you know, is doing our baby collection of stuff that we take up to Lighthouse. She's responsible, and I commandeered my husband's Kiwanian truck and we drove up there yesterday to take it to the Lighthouse. Wonderful, wonderful stuff.
Yeah, it was
Thank
nice.
you all
I just
three of you.
Thank you. I emailed you, by the way, Carol, and David too, the picture of us all yesterday.
Oh, good.
So yeah, really cool.
Good. Yeah, it was a good,
Can't wait
good
to do
day.
it.
We even got to see some little kitties.
Yeah,
Kids.
playing with the stuff that we
Was there a
brought. It was so
problem?
nice.
Was there a problem coming home though, like on the freeway or a fire
Yeah,
or
a
something?
garbage truck. When we were passing on our way up, it had just gone off the edge of the road coming south.
Wow.
We're going to be shut out here. And so traffic was backed up, blocked off.
Wow. Okay.
What just happened to the screen?
I know. The president thinks he's in charge and he's taking our screen over.
He's going to put us on mute in just a second, Carol.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to put my
permanently.
All right.
Yay.
How are you today? So far, so good.
Awesome. Would you like me to bring this around or just?
Yeah, could you? I'm on a Zoom call and I'm plugged in.
Paul, I hope they're not like doing other procedures while we're on this Rotary meeting.
No, not yet. They just finished the electrocardiogram.
As long as they're not unplugging you, Paul.
Yeah.
Enjoy, sir.
Thank you.
And keep your
Hey,
gown,
Paul.
keep your gown on, Paul.
Yeah, I know it's
Oh, yeah, you
customary.
bet. And they just brought my lunch, and in spirit of Rotary, I asked for chicken.
Did you ask for the vegetable medley?
Yeah, vegetable medley. That's heart
Vegetable
healthy.
I'll let you know.
The zucchini medley?
Oh, this is not what I ordered, but hey, what the heck? I got salmon.
Nice.
Yeah. All right, let's unplug this.
Chicken of the sea.
That's
Oh,
right.
don't say unplug this, Paul.
There you go. I can't hold the phone any longer. There you go.
There we go.
Oh, no.
Love the dedication, Paul.
Oh, you betcha. So I got to do the joke off.
Karen, how can you challenge him when he's in this situation?
Hey, these people have their priorities straight.
Should I send you a hospital joke?
Yeah.
No laughing matter.
There's Denise. Hi, Denise.
Hi. Glad to be here.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
Hey,
Sue.
I've been on for 15 minutes, but my screen, my video wasn't working. So, you know, it's a pretty standard experience with me in Zoom.
Well, Hugo's blacked out right now, and that's probably better.
Hi, Max. Hi, Jennifer.
Hi, Max.
Hey, Paul.
Hi.
Good.
Hey, Max.
I thought Hugo blacks out all
All
the time.
right, welcome Thousand Oaks Rotary Club. We're glad you're here today. We have a great program lined up for you. And first of all, a couple of etiquette matters. If you're on Zoom or YouTube, make sure your video's on. On the YouTube channel, it does not collect any of the black screen, so please turn your video on. If you're not speaking, if you would just mute until you're going to speak, that'll keep the background noise down, and use the chat feature either in Zoom or YouTube to continue the banter that started at 11:45. So appreciate you all being here. It is the time now when everybody's been on the edge of their seat waiting for this for at least 7 days. It is time for the joke contest on Thursdays. Today we have Paul Boom Boom Dryman appearing from a hospital room somewhere outside of Thailand. And we have Karen Hurricane Fernari that will be doing the second contestant for today. So we will have a start here in just a second. Remember that the polling question will go up, and you will have a chance to vote on the winner. The winner will proceed on to next week. So we flipped the coin. We had 17 judges make sure it was correct. And the start is Karen Fernari gets to give her joke first. So Karen, over to you.
I had so many to choose from after being in this club for over 20 years, but I decided to get a fresh one. So here you go. A policeman pulls a man over for speeding, and he asks him to get out of the car. And after looking the man over, the policeman says, "Sir, I really couldn't help but notice that your eyes are bloodshot. Have you been drinking?" The man gets really indignant. He pulls himself up and he goes, "Officer, I couldn't help but notice that your eyes are glazed. Have you been eating donuts?"
Oh.
Ta-da.
Oh, wow. That one's going to be tough. Where's Paul Boom Boom Dryman? You're up.
All right, I'm ready. Have you heard about the new restaurant called Karma? You don't get a menu, you get what you deserve.
Whoa. Whoa.
Oh.
Nice one. Nice one. Well, you know, I appreciate Paul coming from his hospital room. It just gives you an indication of how unbelievable the trophy will be for the eventual winner of this contest. It is a magnificent thing to see. I have viewed it already, and it's awesome. So we will launch the poll, and everybody will have a minute to see who moves on to the next round. So I don't know if this is launching. Here we go. Put your vote in.
Jill and I vote
We'll let it run for another 15 seconds. It's a very close race. All right. Wow, this is going to be neck and neck. The last 10 seconds. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last votes in. All right. Here we go, end of polling, and it looks like.
What about mail-ins?
Yeah, mail-ins, yeah, we don't have that ability yet, but maybe soon. Here's the results. Here's moving on to next week. Here we go. Paul Boom Boom Dryman moves on to another round next week.
It's all about the sympathy vote.
It's not like
How come Karen,
right, exactly.
how come Karen isn't Boom Boom?
She's Hurricane.
Oh.
She's Hurricane. All right. So Boom Boom Dryman moves on next week. We'll see. I think we already have a challenger next week. Dave Massey, who is the challenger for next week?
Our challenger for next week is the furious Susan Murata.
Whoa, unbelievable. What a contest that will be. All right, Tanya, I will turn it over to you if you can unmute and just do our guest introductions. Tanya there?
Okay, you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I'd like to welcome two guests today. First guest, or the first one I'll mention, is Nancy Houlihan. I think we saw her a little earlier. And we also have Denise Stouffer.
And I have two guests. I'm sorry that I didn't tell you about. They are Drew Gerard and Pat Caminiti. And I know I saw them at one time. I keep scrolling over, but you should see them. These are both people from my bereavement group from Cancer Support Community. And I just talk about you guys all the time. So they had to come on and just see how crazy you are. Hi, Drew. I don't see Pat, but I know she's on. I can see.
I'm here, but for some reason, no picture.
Okay. Well, they're great friends, and we all went hiking yesterday with Denise, who is one of the other guests. So so everybody be on your best behavior. Thank you very much.
That's no fun.
Thank you. All right. I'd like to bring on Michael Magnuson, who will do our inspirational moment and our Pledge of Allegiance. So Michael, unmute.
Thanks. Good afternoon, everybody. I have been giving a lot of thought about this, since I was asked to do the inspiration, and I've been thinking a lot about where I find my inspiration these days and in these times, and I'm finding it in a lot of different places. I'm finding it in the good news stories that are out there that I try to listen to more than the bad news stories, and I try and get rid of all the external noise and listen about, in that last 5 minutes of every news hour where they talk about all the people that are doing the good things and reaching out and helping others. And then I think about this group, and I think about everybody in it, and the dedication and the drive and the resilience of all of these individuals, some of whom have been in this group for decades and giving back to the communities and giving back over and over and over again, and the hearts and the depth of the willingness to reach out to everybody. It builds me up and it makes me feel good. And I was trying to find a good quote to share with everybody, because I've in the past talked about certain life experiences and other things, and I think that and I see in the chat, yes, my holodeck hasn't filled in yet, so this is the background I get to live with. But I was thinking back, and I was thinking about troubled times and how people cope with troubled times and stuff, and so I thought about Anne Frank. And so there's a quote that everybody knows, but I don't think they know the entirety of the quote. And so there's a quote from Anne Frank that I just want to share with everybody. And it's, and for those of you who may or may not know who Anne Frank was, she and her family were in hiding during the Holocaust, and they were Jews that were caught, and they hid for several years in the attic of a house. And for almost 23 hours plus a day, they sat in silence. And that's what they had to do to survive. And unfortunately, she was discovered 6 weeks short of the liberation of that particular community and ended up dying in a concentration camp, but they found her diary. So this is from her, and it says, and I've got my cheaters on so I don't misread it. It says, "It's difficult in times like these. Ideals, dreams, and cherished hopes rise within us, only to be crushed by grim reality. It's really a wonder that I haven't dropped all my ideals, because they seem so absurd and impossible to carry out. Yet I keep them, because in spite of everything, I still believe that people are really good at heart." I think those words ring true today as much as they did then. And so with that, please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I'm going to wait till our flag actually shows up. Yes. There it went. I don't have a flag. Does anybody else have a flag? Dave, get the flag. There was the flag. Okay, ready, begin. I pledge allegiance
allegiance.
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Michael. Greatly appreciate that. Christine, will you introduce the song? And the video is running very slow across bandwidth today. So
Oh,
hopefully this will play, but why don't you introduce our song, Christine?
Okay, this is God Bless America
Who's
sung
going to be
by,
singing and what the song is?
it's God Bless America sung by my friend Judy Domroy, who has a beautiful voice, and she recorded it just for us in the bedroom of her house.
All right, here we go.
Hopefully it'll come through okay.
Nope, not going to happen today, unfortunately.
All right. We'll have to try it another
So
time.
sorry.
That's okay.
Yep, we will try it another time. All right, let's go to Find Session. And Maria Prescott is up with Find Session today.
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, we have a Find Session today designed to separate you from your fun money. It's a game we're going to play, starting with the first slide, Who Said That?
Who said that? Okay.
It's going to challenge all of you, so be ready. All right, we're about to find out who said these. Ready? First slide. I have to pick someone, don't I? Okay. How about Carol Freeman? Carol? You there?
Yes.
I
thought you were my
never forget
friend.
a face, but in your case, I'd be glad to make an exception.
Oh, that's gotta be Rodney Dangerfield.
Danger or Groucho?
Groucho Marx, Phyllis Diller, or Peter Sellers?
Rodney Dangerfield.
The answer is Groucho Marx.
Okay.
Oh.
That's
So what is the
if you're
fine?
wrong, $30 if you're right.
How much if I'm wrong?
$40 if you're wrong. $30 if you're right. Next slide, please. Right. Oh, Jeff Borenstein, you're up.
Okay.
Trying is the first step towards failure. Was that Homer Simpson, Jim Carrey, Howie Mandel, or Jackie Gleason?
Or me. I fail quite often, actually.
What a coincidence.
I think I'm gonna go with Jackie Gleason.
Another $40. It was A, Homer Simpson.
Oh, no.
I never even heard of him. Jeez.
Really? Next slide. Okay, at my funeral. Oops. We're going to call Nancy Wall. Nancy, I saw you there. You with us?
I'm here.
At my funeral, I want Meryl Streep crying in 5 different accents. Was that Cher?
I think
Joan Rivers?
Joan Rivers. Is it Joan Rivers?
Yes, you are right. That's only $30.
Oh,
Joan Rivers.
Great.
And I think Meryl Streep could do that. Next slide, please. And we will call on Mike. I know you're there, Mike. Marriage is really tough because you have to deal with feelings and lawyers. Is that
Right.
Johnny Depp, Richard Pryor, George Carlin, or Phyllis Diller?
Maybe Phyllis.
Oh, God, I'm gonna go with Phyllis Diller.
It was, next slide, B, Richard Pryor. Richard Pryor happened to have been married 7 times, so he's a pretty good expert on this.
Yeah.
Next slide, please. Okay, we're going to call on Mike Jansen. Mike? No?
I'm here.
Okay.
Yes,
First, the
okay.
doctor told me the good news. I was going to have a disease named after me. Jack Benny, B. George Burns, C. Steve Martin, or D. Edward Scissorhands.
I would have to go with Steve Martin, C.
And you are right. It was Steve Martin who said that. Sounds just like him, doesn't it? Number 6, when you're hot, oops, we need Bob Lewis. Are you here, Bob? How about Steve Stanley? Okay, Patricia Jones, I know you're here.
I'm going to say
When you're hot,
D.
you're hot, and when you're not, you're not.
I'm going to say D because Geraldine and Flip Wilson, because I think Flip Wilson, didn't he play Geraldine?
You want me to give you a clue?
I'm going to say D. A, yeah.
Absolutely right. It is
Yeah.
Flip Wilson who played Geraldine. Okay, next one. We've got Jennifer Strong and Max.
Hi.
You there? Hi, Max. Drinking 8 glasses of water per day is a great idea. If you live in a bathroom with that A. Jason Love, B. George Burns,
Jennifer said that.
Bill Roach, or D. Kira Toppin, you can help Jennifer. If
I know this because I posted this
Yeah.
in our promotion of our amazing guest today, and it's A. Jason Love.
you are absolutely right. It's only $30 for you, and congratulations to all the winners, and I'm sorry about the rest of you.
All right, great. Thank you so much, Maria. Now it's time for Fun Man Pat McCoy. Where is he?
Here
Do we
I
have
am.
Pat on.
Hey,
There he
everybody.
is. All right, and his sidekick, Vanna, is here with us. All right. Pat,
That's
over to
right.
you.
Well, so far that we've started doing this poker chip draw, 3 people have missed out on winning the grand prize. It started at $5. It went to $5 more, which is 10. Last week was 15. Now it's for $20. If we pull your name out of this and you are in fact here, you will win $20. Just think about what you can win for $20.
All right, a whole thing of toilet paper.
You could add $9 to it and get your car washed.
That's true. Our name today is Robert
Cabral.
Cabral. Is he here for $20?
I think not.
Oh, well, too bad.
Oh, wow. Wow. Well, so, Pat, what's going on? No winners yet.
Hey, you guys need to tell your Rotary friend members to get down here next week because it's $25.
Be
No, we
square,
won't.
be square.
And
We
if
just
it-
need to tell you to pick our name.
And if it's not, if it doesn't
Next
get,
time.
if it $25 doesn't get picked, we start over again.
That's no fix.
Yeah. So next week is your last chance to win the big dollars. All right. Thank you, Pat and Vanna. Appreciate that. All right. We're going to go to a little time of announcements. We had some announcements at the pre-meeting. So just a reminder, vocational committee is meeting directly after our meeting today. And that will be for a few minutes. So just stay on Zoom if you're on that committee. And now I want to turn it over to Ian, who's going to talk to us about an interesting and fun campaign that's going on. So Ian, I will turn it over to you.
Awesome,
And,
everyone. How you doing? You can see me twice because I have my desktop up. So let me get my desktop going so that you all can see what we got going on. So our district is going to be doing a challenge, and since we are District 5240, it's going to be a 5240 challenge. So $52.40. And this money, as Dave was saying last week, is going to the foundation. And I just have a quick PowerPoint that I want to y'all to watch, and then we will beg for money. So hold on. So what is the challenge? The challenge is $52.40, and it goes to the Rotary Foundation's annual fund, which is the fund that not only our club, but Rotary draws from to do local and international work. So all the grants, all of the money that comes back to us as grants that we get to give out to local charities comes from this fund. So contributions, as you can see, come back as district designated funds, or DDF, that we can apply for. And I think it's every 3 years we get the previous 3 years money comes back to us, and we get to draw from that. And this is just one of the local charities that benefit from it. So Darren, if you wouldn't mind just talking a little bit about what the club means to MANA, and how MANA helps out the our local community.
Well, when you asked me to do this, you didn't tell me you were going to put a picture up of me. The MANA is, I think, a very integral part of the community because it really does serve people that benefit from the abundance that we have in our community at times when they are suffering and in food crisis. And food is obviously one of our basic human needs. The idea that the City of Thousand Oaks and Rotary Club are also integral part of the community, and we've all worked hand in hand together, just shows that the minds and hearts of our community are centered around taking care of people, regardless of their background, regardless of any of their political stances, their religious beliefs. This is all human beings, and the support that we get from the Rotary Club makes a lot of things possible. And I truly believe that it is a direct impact on the ability to serve and feed families at very dark moments in their life. So our club in particular has made an incredible impact on MANA's mission. So all the work that we've done as a club and all the things that we've done as individuals that help bolster the mission, we should all be proud of.
Thank you. It also goes, besides MANA, to other local charities, besides international charities. I don't want you all to think that this is money that disappears that we never get to see. This is the Westminster Free Clinic. You can see on the left side of the screen all the other local charities that this district designated funds, or the DDF money, comes back, draws directly from this pool. So as I got a little video I want you to see.
Ian, if you want sound on that on your share screen, you have to click that button, share audio from your computer.
Dude. How's that, any better?
Yeah, no sound. That's okay.
That's all right. It's almost over. So not only local, let me turn off my audio. So not only local charities, but international charities as well. Or not charities, but projects get this money. So just so I don't bore everyone to death, let's keep going. So this is a challenge that the district has placed upon all of the clubs in our district. And it's easy to meet this challenge. I'm asking, and I will ask throughout the rest of this year, everyone to donate $52.40 once, or if you'd like, you could sign up to have it done automatically. And I'm going to send this email on how to set up an account with Rotary so that that donation can be done without going through the club. You still get credit for it. It's still all good, and it helps us meet actually another one of our goals, which is to have more people sign up for donating online. And if you're already signed up, then if you just add a little more and increase it to $83.50 a month, you can get a Paul Harris once a year. That's totally different though. Please consider $52.40 simply for all of the work that you saw in the presentation, not only for MANA, but for Senior Concerns and the Westminster Free Clinic and all the other local stuff we do. And with that, I give you back control, Dave.
All right. Thank you very much, Ian. Appreciate that. We have a couple of minutes, so I want to continue to introduce because we have not had a chance to introduce all of our current board members. We have done a few at the beginning, and I want to introduce, if Adam is still on, Adam is going to just talk for a second what his area is this year, kind of what would be happening, and as we continue to go through our meetings, we will introduce more and more of our board members. So Adam, if you could unmute and just give a 30-second update and summary of what you're doing this year on the board. Did I lose Adam? I think I lost him. All right. All right. Well, I want to just talk to you just for a moment and about. I'm sure that everybody has the chance to really connect up with what we're doing at the club, and so I want to share with you just some real basics about where to go, where to log in, so that you're familiar with the new things that we have going on right now. So we have a brand new website that was launched on July 1st, and it's thousandoaksrotary.org. And go to the homepage when you get a chance. You'll see at the top the buttons where you can click about what we're doing, who we are, how do you get to a meeting, this week's speakers, kind of what the special events are. As you scroll down the page, you'll find pictures, which if you go over the picture and click, you'll get to the websites for the chili cook-off, for the street fair, for the wine festival, for other things we're doing. And if you continue all the way down to the bottom of the page, you'll come to a little click button that's the Member Center. And the Member Center button, if you click that, that will take you to what many of you are used to, which is the Club Runner site. It has been updated by Club Runner 2, but it will get you to the basic Club Runner stuff that you're probably used to, which is the email and some other reports and other things that you can pull off there. So go to our website, check it out. check out the various things. We update it every week with the events that we're doing, the projects that are going on, and the speakers. So hopefully you'll have a chance to take a look at that.
Dave, I got a quick question.
The other
on
thing
that.
I want, yes.
What's the 42nd tab you have open there?
Oh, I have no idea, but I'm sure it's great. Facebook. So we have our own Facebook page. Some of you have groups /TO Rotary. That will give you our Facebook page. We are posting pretty much every day on that page, both events and actions that are happening with our own club. Also things that are going on in the community. That we want this to be a bulletin board where you can find out other events that are happening in our community with our nonprofits, things that you can become involved in as a Rotarian to help our community. So again, this is a click site. Just click it and go to our Facebook page, and every day you'll see usually a new posting with new information about our club or our community. And then finally, as some of you may know, we are now also live streaming over YouTube. Thousand Oaks Rotary Club has its own YouTube channel. The little picture there will show you kind of what it looks like at this point. So if you go to youtube.com and you type in Thousand Oaks Rotary Club, then you will get to that page. You will find not only the live stream of each of our meetings, but you'll see videos that are posted about the club. And also, if you miss the meeting, you can click that and scroll through and see the parts of the meeting that you're interested in. When you get there, hit subscribe. There's a little red button there that you hit subscribe, and that will keep you updated on new things that are posted. So those are 3 ways that you can kind of share in what's going on at the club. It also gives you an opportunity to provide comments and questions along the way. So hopefully all of you will take advantage of that during the week and keep informed. All right. Any questions or comments? Okay, great. All right. I would like to turn it over now to Happy Dollars with Carol Freeman. So Carol, you're up.
Well, I don't have a happy dollar, but I'd call on anybody else to, if you do have a happy dollar, put your hand up. Karen Fernari.
Hi, I've got $5 for each of the 3 attendees that are here today, Pat, Drew, and Denise. How happy I am to have you on. I hope that you can see us when we're actually meeting in person, but $15 for Karen Fernari.
Thank you, Karen. Someone else throw your hand up. You're going to have to speak out. I can only, there you go, Christine.
Hi, I'd like to also pay a happy $10. I went to a concert in my car last night at the Ventura County Fairgrounds. I encourage all of you to look over there and see what they're doing. It was a lot of fun, and it was a 30th anniversary reunion for Forever Plaid, which was a show I was associated with for a long, long time. And it was really fun, and it was really good. And our battery on our car died at the very end. So that was the highlight of the night. No, but go online and look at Ventura County Fairground, and they're doing a bunch of these concerts in their parking lot, and it's reasonable and very good. So it was a lot of fun.
Me too, Carol.
Michelle Nash.
I have a few happy $5. First of all, I have $5 for Paul Dryman. It is so awesome to see his face and see his hospital room. Second, $5, Nancy Houlihan, glad you're here. Welcome, welcome.
Thanks.
And then one more $5 for Joel for hiring my daughter. Thank you very much. She loves being on your team. And the last $5 is for the Meals on Wheels that David Massey was talking about. So I've been doing it for a few months, and it takes literally an hour and a half. And sometimes the people I see, I'm the only person they see at all day. So it really, that little hour and a half makes an impact in so many people's lives, and they need more people because a lot of the people are going back to college and high school who are doing it now. Well, I guess not high school because you have to be 18, but so they are going to be needing more people. So definitely get on that website. It is amazing, and it makes me feel better than I think it makes them feel. So
Thank you. You're right. Great organization and nice comments on the others. Tim Weaver, you had your hand up. And ma'am, before you start though, Tim, if you would, it's going to be easier for me to see if you would either go down there and find the thumb up thing or the clap thing. Just give me a symbol other than just waving at me. I can only see one screen at a time. Tim, you're on.
Yes, I'd like to happy dollars $52 for Mary Jane's and my 52nd wedding anniversary next Monday. Thank you.
Hey.
Very good. Very good. 52. Martin.
I'll donate 10 happy dollars because I finally found somebody willing to cut my hair with other than a dull knife. So tomorrow I'm getting a haircut. It's the first one since February.
We'll see how it goes, Martin. We'll vote next week.
Yeah, is that going to be a mohawk or what? What is that going to be look like?
I haven't
Martin?
decided yet, but I'll tell you what, I was thinking it's long enough I could donate some.
I would
you.
say this is a challenge. If you come back with a purple mohawk, we will raise some funds on the basis of that look. I'm already in. I'm in for $50 right here. If Martin shows up next week with a purple mohawk.
I'm in for
an inverse mohawk. He's got an inverse mohawk right now.
Our visitors from somewhere on the East Coast also have their hand up. I didn't know which one.
North Carolina, Jill and I both have 250 to announce. We just heard that the new international president, Rotary president, is going to be
the first woman ever, Jennifer Jones.
Yeah.
115 years. They finally got one of you girls.
Well, we weren't allowed. We weren't allowed in all 115 years. You know, we had to catch up there.
She's a nominee. Is she actually been elected?
No.
Yeah, she was elected today.
Yes. 22, 23.
Yeah. 22, 23 president. All right.
It's a Jones. Right. Yay, it's a Jones.
Right.
Okay. And was that 200?
Let's see. Vicky had hers up.
Yeah, but wait, $250 or?
That's what they said,
Vicky
Carol.
had
They said
her thumb up.
They said 250.
I'm $2.50. Jill is $2.50.
You can't get it from them anyway. They're not on the roster anymore.
I know.
For God's sake.
Okay, Vicky, you're talking, so go ahead. What's yours?
You guys
Send me a check.
I'm going to give 10 happy dollars. Two things. The first, well, my daughter's here visiting, which I love, but my son, Caleb, will be married here in Montana on the property a year from now. So that's really exciting news. So we're trying to get everything, in place because you have winter here and you can't do everything all at once. So anyway, that's very exciting news. And the second dollars are, I am actually attending here in Montana. The restrictions are not as strong as in California. And so I've been going to the Big Fork Rotary, and they're doing Zoom and in person. So it's been very interesting, but it's a great little group. And I just miss you guys. I can't even tell you how much I miss you, except Martin. I don't miss him, but I miss everybody else. And especially Hugo. I miss him a lot too. But anyway, I appreciate all you guys, because and I know all of us feel the same way, but getting in touch and staying in touch and feeling like you're not just floating out there somewhere is a really good thing.
Okay, Vicky, you talked a long time. How much money are you giving me?
No, $10. $10.
It's always $100, Carol. If they don't say at the beginning, it's $100.
No, I said $10. You just don't, you gotta put your hearing in.
Anybody else hear $10? I did not hear $10.
I heard $10.
Yeah, I think it was
Give her a
100.
break.
Sorry. Oh, come on, Chris.
Someone else.
You're the accountant. You shouldn't be.
I'm the
tossing
one
us
that they
money
argue
here.
with.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go
I'm
ahead.
the one they argue with.
Ah,
You can say anything you want. You can say a million, but you can't enforce that. So don't worry about it, David. Okay,
Yeah.
so. Are there any other hands up?
Yes.
Paul.
Yes.
Where?
Carol. Rob.
Jerry
The other-
Robbins.
Yeah.
Jerry.
Paul and Ian.
Jerry, you're on mute.
so Carol Robinson is up.
Okay.
What's that? No, I thought Herb would,
Jerry was up.
I thought
Jerry?
Herb would be here to make his own announcement, but I want to put in $5 happy dollars. He went to the doctor yesterday, came home looking terrific, and he feels good. Said this morning he had a great night's sleep, so we're on the road.
Okay, and Carol Robinson?
Great.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Jerry.
Just real quick before we run out of time, I just wanted to greet Nancy, Denise, Pat, and Drew. I'm in charge of membership. And Nancy, I have your email and I'll be in touch with you. And the other three, I know that Karen is going to get me your email right quick, right, Karen? and I'll be in touch with you. So if you have any questions about us, I'll be in touch. Thank you. And that's $5.
I was about to put the 100 in there, Carol.
Well, if you'll kick in 95.
Paul Dryman has his hand up.
Oh, Paul.
Paul has
I
his
missed
hand up.
that. Go ahead, Paul.
It's limited up. $5. I just wanted to thank everyone here at Los Robles Hospital. It was an excellent surgery. Everything went great. Everyone was really happy with the way things came out. And you know, I'm looking to see if there's any flaws. See if there's any flaws. I don't know, but so far so good.
And Paul, I think in your case, that's actually, you're very happy with how everything went in.
That's true. That's true.
That's till you get better.
Thank you.
Any others? All right, I'll add it up and turn it back over unless somebody just wants to throw 1,000 in just for the heck of it. None? Thanks. Back to you, Prez.
Thank you, Carol. Appreciate that. Great. Let's go. We'll go to Jennifer Strong, who's going to introduce our guest today. Again, I would suggest that you go into speaker view at this point, and so that you can see the speaker on the screen without all the little tiles. That would work a lot better. So I will turn it over to Jennifer to do introductions. Jennifer.
Hi. So just another quick little housekeeping request. Jason has asked that we all unmute so that we can hear laughter. So I think that we'll give it a shot, and perhaps and Dave, perhaps you can just keep on the lookout for anything that's
Could we just mute Trevor?
Disruptive, and maybe we can, you know, keep track of barking dogs and such. Anyway, I'm very excited to introduce Jason today. He is, I'm going to read you a little bit about him. He's one of today's hardest working comedians. He's here local in the Conejo Valley. He has appeared on HBO, Comedy Central, America's Got Talent, and Dry Bar Comedy. His funny stories and guitar bits make him a favorite for corporate events around the country. LA Weekly has said Jason loves comedy that brings people together. So Jason has performed at clubs from the Laugh Factory in Hollywood to Caroline's on Broadway. He performs overseas for the troops and on seas for cruise. Clips are played daily on Sirius XM. Jason's nonprofit, Love and Laughter, brings free shows to the cancer support community, which I did not know. So I know that's near and dear to a lot of us here today.
Yep.
So I've seen Jason perform live, and he's just terrific. So having said that, I'm going to turn it over to you, Jason.
All right. Well, thank you for that lovely introduction. I also won the 6th grade spelling bee.
All right. Bring it
Totally
on.
left that out, Jennifer. Totally left that out.
That's important.
Thank you. Well, first of all, thank you for unmuting. And the one caveat, though, about unmuting is that we can hear everything. So even if people are like setting down utensils next to the computer, it sounds like you're building a house. So David, if you could have my back, or if you can make me a co-host, I've done so many Zoom shows now, I can figure out where it's coming from while I'm talking. It's come to that, everybody. Welcome to the brave new world.
Yeah, he wants to get rid of the hecklers.
Yeah, wouldn't this be great in a comedy club? I could just mute people. You're done. It's great, man. I feel like we're all kind of getting cheated just a little bit out of the whole year. You know, I think we should be able to deduct this year from our age. Can we do that?
Yes. Yeah.
All in favor, please say aye.
Yeah.
Well, I love what you do at Rotary. I respect it. It's the one place where, you know, if you were to lose a quiz show, no, you got the question right and it still cost you $30. Most people, that would be upsetting, but not you guys. You're all about giving, and I love you for that. When I do the Rotary shows, I have to, you know, kind of think about what I'm going to say. You know, is it the truth? Will it benefit everybody involved? Will it be for this? Isn't that the 4 truths? Okay, nobody. All right, fine.
4 truths. We don't know.
Isn't that the 4 pillars of Rotary? Come on.
4-way test.
Yeah, David, are you on board with David? You muted yourself, the guy in charge of everything.
We muted him.
Yeah, I didn't want to step on your lines. You know, I was trying to give you full reign.
Oh, okay, well, that last one didn't work. You could have stepped on that one. And I like how much fun you have. You know, Jennifer, thank you for having me. And shout out, Max, how you doing? We got Michael is lost in the matrix there. Well, hope you stick with us here, Michael. Trevor's at the you know, at the nuclear factory in Springfield. And Big and 8 is in Alaska, looking at the northern lights. So welcome from Alaska. Yeah, this is all good practice for you know, a year from now when we're all holograms. So
Avatars.
yeah, I did. I know one of you gave your happy dollars to about the drive-in show. I just did the drive-in show at the Oxnard Performing Arts Center, and it's different. There's nobody in front of you, so when they like to joke, they'd honk their horns.
Flashlights.
They flash their light. Yeah. I was getting heckled by a Ford Escort. They call it an escort. No one goes with you. Yeah, we're so desperate for any resemblance of normal, right? You know, it felt good. Baseball is kind of back. Are there any baseball fans out there?
Oh yeah.
Lukewarm. Okay, so one guy. Yeah, it just felt good to have. You know, it's weird. I mean, they've got cardboard cutouts in the stands, right? And they have, but they still put the net up to protect the cardboard cutouts. You don't want Mary Hartman taking a foul tip off the head. Come on.
I do.
Yeah,
I really do.
they were selling those to the San Francisco Giants fans for like $1,000 each to have your cardboard. Yeah, and you know, I don't know. Bless their heart. You know what? But you know what I like about sports fans, like the Giants? They're not a good team, but they're all in every year. That's your team, and you're sticking with them, right? I wish comedy fans were that loyal. He may not be funny this year, but you just wait. That's the process. Oh, but it's coming, it'll come back. We're all gonna get through this. There's gonna be a time when we can just have fun again. Entertainment, people in my business, we are the last phase back. I mean, we're like phase 62, somewhere down the line. And when we do come back, they said it's only gonna be half capacity audiences, 50% of the audience. It's perfect, because that's exactly what I'm used to. I'm trained for this day. I work on cruise ships. Y'all remember cruise ships?
Yeah.
It was such a simpler time, wasn't it? People hugged and shook hands. We had so much toilet paper, we'd throw it over each other's houses for a lark. Yeah. When you work on ships, people think I'm out there doing the tango in the Caribbean. Oh, it's nothing like that. When you work on a cruise ship, you're the crew and you report down below. Yeah, it's like joining the military. They'll walk into your cabin whenever, they go through your bags, and they're totally obsessed with germs already. I don't even want to know what it's going to be like getting on the ship after that. They're going to be taking our temperature the hard way. Yeah, for that gig at the drive-in show in Oxnard, I did radio for the first time since January, and usually that's the thing you hate the most as a comic. You wake up at 5 a.m. and you go out to people who aren't showing up to your midnight show later. But I was so excited. He asked me what it took to be a comedian. And, what I should have done was say something funny, keep the ball in the air. But no, not this blowhard. I'm like, I treated it like it was Inside Actors Studio. Well, you see, James, comedians, we just notice things, it's attention to detail. 2 hours later, same morning, true story, I'm walking out of Ralph's and I open the door to the wrong car and I sit down in the wrong car. Right when my butt hit the seat, I'm like, this doesn't feel right. And I look over and there's a teenage girl waiting for her mom. Oh, I had a mask on. I'm not a creep. I'm so sorry. See, James, it's about attention to detail. I've got to slow down. I know that's something that is wrong with me. I go too fast. I get impatient with things. And, Trader Joe's, those are my people. And I'm still, right? But when I go through the line, I don't know. They're too nice. They're just lording it over me. I just want to get home, and they're going through my groceries. Oh, they're analyzing. Oh, these are good. Have you tried these in oatmeal? Oh, that's a nice shirt you have. Have you seen the ones at Costco? Like, he goes, are you working today? Yeah, I am. Are you? Check me out. But it's good. This time in quarantine has definitely slowed me down. There is a danger, though, to living your life in elastic waistbands. Because, a belt is good for checks and balances, right? When you're eating, you got to know when to stop. When we're done, I'm going to have to flatten a whole different curve. Yeah, I found myself wearing a robe like at noon on a Tuesday. Oh, they say to dress for the job you want. Evidently, I want to be a pimp.
I was laughing.
Yeah. the pimp with frosted tips that no one's afraid of. I grew up in Thousand Oaks, but I live now in Camarillo. Yeah, that's kind of sad here. Not a whole lot going on in Camarillo. We all have 2.5 kids and a Nissan Sentra. That 24-hour fitness closes at 9. Not not 24 hours in a row, you add them up. Yeah, I live in a little cul-de-sac here, and I know we've got people from back east with us. Cul-de-sac is another word for dead end. In California, it raises the property value. It's a cul-de-sac. And your house will have a base mold.
That is fun.
Yeah, we've been out walking the neighborhood at night, my wife and I, and yeah, married to a woman. Surprise! Thank you. Yeah, my dad was a mechanic and a football player, so imagine his delight. His son is slowly turning into Ellen. I'm not sure I want to turn into Ellen now. She's under fire, isn't she? Get my coffee. Yeah, my dad's a good guy, but I think deep down in his heart, he wanted me to grow up to look like Jason Corey, right there. Yeah, that's who he wanted me to be. A guy who can take care of business. Yeah. So we were out just walking around, meeting the neighbors for the first time. So I guess there's a silver lining to COVID. And the neighbor across the street, I felt so bad for. Oh, real quick, David, could you mute the call-in number? It's not their fault. They're not a bad person, but the call-in numbers create that echo sound we're hearing. So yeah, we met the neighbor. He's a single guy in the time of Corona. And I feel for him because he doesn't even know what anyone looks like. He's just like, I'll show you mine if you show me yours. Oh man.
Marketing, development,
We're getting this. This is just in from this is a message from China, ladies and gentlemen. It seems that the price of pork bellies is. I think we got C-SPAN going on in the back there.
Oh gosh,
So,
Hugo has started screen sharing.
Hugo, you're accidentally screen sharing, and this is what I like about Rotary: the level of trust that you have, your members.
Bad if Hugo is screen sharing.
That is. That's okay. That's why, Jennifer, I was asking if you could make me a co-host that I can control some of this, but it's all right. I don't care.
Sorry. She's gonna get him going.
It's all good. Hugo, we still love you. But that's going to cost you about $60. That's twice as bad for getting the answer right in the quiz show. So Hugo's down for 60. Can we mark that down?
Got it.
All right. Good.
Yep.
All right. So
Can
yeah,
anyone bribe Hugo?
Hugo doesn't realize that he's screen sharing. That's the final irony to it all. Yeah.
Surprise any of us.
I have my own virtual show that I do every other week, and I had to coach my mom onto how to use Zoom. Here was 90% of doing that with her. Okay, now is there a Dropbox somewhere? Yeah, it's good. So, David, there are two ways that we could get around this. One is you could use the spotlight feature on me, and then that'll make me big. Or two, you can
delete Hugo.
Yeah.
I can drive to Hugo's house and shut him down.
Yeah, we love you, Hugo. That's okay.
Call Hugo.
We've been trying to delete Hugo for a long time.
No, we've just been trying to mute him.
I think this is the vote on that. I think he's voted off the island right now.
In fairness, Hugo, you brought this on yourself, my friend.
Hugo's from Nebraska.
I am completely frozen on my screen for some reason. I can't stop participants or even host. I'm sorry about that, but
That's all right.
my
Well,
screen is frozen.
we'll all survive, David. You're doing a noble job. I noticed that the meeting today kind of sped along. You're like, okay, no God bless America, moving along. No Adam, moving along. David's like, it's been a while since you've had a joke. Let's move it along.
We'll just pretend it's radio.
Yeah, exactly. We're gonna go back to the old days. Yeah, this is it, folks. I gotta be camera ready every day now. Yeah, the neighbor, by the way, he had a Doberman it was a Pinscher poo. It was part Doberman Pinscher, part poodle. I'm like, and did they press charges? Oh, that sounds horrible. Yeah, we have a little dog. He's a Scottish Terrier, and his name is Bernie, after my grandpa. Nothing political. I gotta lead with that now.
Yeah.
The top 1% of all dogs are getting all the kibble. Yeah, our street, by the way, is overloaded with children. The parents are so over it, and now they're not going back to school. They're just like, go play. All of you go play. And they've got those little crowns that they write on the street. And oh, you should see it. It's going up the street signs and onto the houses. It's like Hello Kitty joined a gang. Mario. They have a hopscotch triangle thing that goes off around the block and onto the main boulevard. I guess it explains the slow children sign.
That's fun.
All right. Well, why don't we do this? I know you guys have to a hard stop on this show. I've been playing a lot of guitar, as you do when you're in prison. So, I figured I'd share a little with you. I have Sirius XM, and on Sirius XM, they have a station for Tom Petty and a station for Bob Dylan. Do we need them both? Right? I mean, what are the odds that two people would mumble in the exact same way? We got something we don't know and we don't talk too much about it. Ain't no real secret, it's all the same. Somehow we get around it. Listen, it don't really matter to me, baby. You have no idea what we're saying, 'cause you don't have to move your lips to sing. I get accused of playing old music, but I think if music's good, it deserves to live on and be remembered. You know? If a song is good enough, you'll remember a random number for 30 years. 8675309. 8675309. Can't remember what I had for breakfast, but I got it. I got it. 8675309. I'll know it.
Oh my gosh.
Can you believe they never did anything with that phone number? They never sold it to anybody. That could have been the ultimate commercial. If you're looking for a plumber, all you got to remember is this number, 8675309. We'll be at your house in no time. Bonded and insured. Well, you know who is, I'm keeping your time here. You know who is playing, the bummer about the pandemic is like the Rolling Stones were just about to go do their final tour, and not sure it's going to happen now. Herman's Hermits were still the original Herman's Hermits. One of them lives in Santa Barbara. They were playing in San Juan Capistrano. I so badly wanted to drop in there just to see what it looked like. You know, just those songs were adorable when you're 20. I don't know how they They hold up now. Mrs. Brown, you have a lovely granddaughter. I mean that in the most appropriate way. Don't call the police on me. All right. Well, you guys have been a lot of fun. This is a great group you have there. So thank you for having me. How come there are signs that read "No shoplifting"? Are there places where it's okay? Why did the Incredible Hulk's shirt come off but never his pants? Elastic waistbands, we covered that, right? How come people with bad breath always want to tell you secrets? Text me, man, text me. They say that most accidents occur in your own neighborhood, so I've decided to move.
That'll
Safety
work.
first, safety first, Christina. I bought a book. I screwed that one up. Never mind. I'm having a lot of new ones here because I've had a lot of time to think. My wife says that I have two problems. One is that I don't listen, and the other else. I don't know. You know, there are no canaries on Canary Islands. And on the Virgin Islands, yeah, no canaries, still no canaries. All right, you guys were fantastic. I appreciate you having me, Jennifer and David. And real quick, I really love what you all do at Rotary, and nobody ever gives anything to you. I don't have a lot to give, but I have a virtual show that I do every other Saturday. We have comics performing from all around the country, really good professional comics. And so if you email me, I will get you into that. It's only $5 anyway, but I insist on letting you all in for free. So I'm at jasonlove.com, and just email me and you can join us. So thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yay.
Hey,
Awesome.
we needed you.
Oh, well,
Thank you for everything you're doing for cancer support community too.
My pleasure. Yeah, you know, we're doing national shows for them now, where it's going out to 500 people at a time across the country.
Usually that's fantastic.
I have monthly shows in happier times in like 6 different cities, but now it's actually easier to reach everybody. So, and silver lining.
If you need a producer, we could send you Hugo for that show.
Yeah. He could be your sidekick for free.
Yeah, he could put he could put a big black screen in front of me while I perform.
Take him, please.
Oh, thank you, Jason. I hate to tell you that.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
You definitely need to do that at your next live show. Just to bring a big black
Hugo is
screen.
Hugo is the head of our IT department here.
Irony.
Tells the level of our sophistication. So we appreciate you putting up with a little bit of bandwidth problem. Your show was fantastic. We all needed to hear that. So thank you for your time. You're very generous with being here, and it was a great program. So I really want to thank our greeters today. Karen was on the phone early, and thank you, Karen. Guest introductions was Tanya. Happy dollars for Carol. Notes were Nancy. Inspiration and pledge, Michael. A song Chris Steele via her friend that didn't get to play. Sorry about that. Maria Prescott for fine session. Fun time Pat McCoy for our fun time session. I want to really thank our guests for being here. Pat Caminetti, Drew Gerard, Denise Stouffer, and Nancy Holohan. Welcome. We hope you'll come back and visit with us again, or think about coming into our club. And always Mike Heapert and Jill Lederer for being here from the East Coast during hurricane season. Just remember this as we close off today: be who you are and say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. From Dr. Seuss. So let's go forth, Rotarians, change the world. And that's all there is for this August 6th, 2020. Everybody have a great week. Vocational Service Committee, stay on for a little bit of after time here. So thanks, everybody. Have a great week.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
That was a hoot.
Yeah.
That's what we all need. A little laughter in our lives.
I've seen him before. He's very good. I've seen him growing up. Hey, Jason.
Can I get out of this?
Really fun. Perfect. Are we all here? Okay. Hi, thank you guys all for coming and staying on the phone. So, you know, I really appreciate, I reached out to most of you about things we can do for the vocational committee. Thanks. You know, we're not going to stop all the good work we do because we're in the middle of a worldwide pandemic. So we're going to meet the first Thursday after Rotary every month. So the next one, September 3rd. And did everybody get my itinerary or my agenda?
Yes.
Some of you already have a job, or but I want to go over what the things that we're going to do this year. Dave has tasked the vocational committee with a lot of good work, so we have a lot of things to do. But if you already have something or something else piques your interest, just let me know and I'll set you up with the group that's doing it. Craft Talks, Patricia's going to be doing. And the Rotary theme in October is community economic development. So she's going to do something about that. Then we'll have another craft talk in the winter and maybe one in the spring. Off-site meetings, we'll be in charge of that. Still up in the air. Hopefully we'll get into the library soon. Pearls, there is a district Pearls meeting coming up. And John Bradley is the pen and he's got that in his wheelhouse. And I think what we should do, because taking full advantage of the Zoom atmosphere they're in, if we can all get our master pearls, or as many of the group get their master pearls as possible, or get a lot of people into the intro to pearls, let's do it, let's think of something fun and creative, and somehow we can get as many people through that program as well. I'm dying, especially the public speaking. That's what I really need help on. So I really want to get to that class. And then you may have heard about the elevator speech. And what I think we're going to do, if any of you have like a linguistic gift, maybe you can write a short speech that we can all kind of use. I meet people all the time and I think, oh, they'd be a great Rotarian. But I always get a little tongue-tied and darn, I should have asked them. So if we had something to say, maybe, you never know. The economic forecast is my very favorite